Hello students, I am Dr Nabajyoti Bhattacharjee, teacher in charge of Vac Nss in Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay Government Model College, Katlichara. I am also the coordinator of Digital Learning Cell. Our college decided to release lecture series of value-added courses. As we know, there is a lack of trained teachers in the value-added courses like NCC, NSS, sports, yoga, understanding India, etc. So this is our try to incorporate the digital lectures, online lectures for the students, so that students of our college as well as the colleges under Assam University can get a little boost in these subjects. Keeping this in mind, we are launching our first lecture series on National Service Scheme, and in the future we will try to launch NCC. Okay, so with that, let's start our lecture series. Thank you so much. Let us try to know the origin, concept, philosophy of NSS. It is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru who took the initiative to incorporate the youth energy of our country for the service of the nation. So initially there was no such values which can associate the students with its community. So in the year of 1958, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru took initiative and advised the academicians, then learned people, who to find a roadmap so that the youth energy can be utilized in the service of the nation and its people. So the Education Commission was appointed under the chairmanship of Dr. B.S. Kothari in 1964. After a deep study, he recommended that students at all stages of education, majorly college and universities, should be associated with some activities related to social service. That is a recommendation that the students of educational institution, basically colleges and universities, must associate themselves to some social service. There is no strict module for that. In April 1967, the state education ministers recommended that at the university level a program should be introduced so that the students studying in those institutions can join this program, and through that program they can connect with the community. So at the university level the students can join NSS. So in this way the NSS is introduced. NSS means National Service Scheme, as an alternative to the NCC. NCC was there already as a defense and security module, and another module was introduced for social service. So this is how NSS was introduced at the university level. In September 1967, at the Vice Chancellor Conference, formed a special committee of Vice Chancellors to examine the proposal of NSS and suggested to include in fourth 5-year plan. So in the fourth 5-year plan, the proposal of NSS was included, and an amount of 5 crore was sanctioned for the introduction of NSS in the selected colleges and universities, because NSS do the social services, and for the social services you may not have to pay remunerations to the students, but you have to give suppose refreshments, the materials they need for social services. Suppose a cleanliness drive, they need the equipments of equipments to clean a city or a road or a mohalla or a colony. For health drive, they need different types of, suppose beds, they need to communicate with other higher authorities to get some help. For awareness program, they have to print messages and flags, so for that they need money. Where this money is coming from? It is directly coming from Government of India. Government of India provide this amount so that NSS volunteer can purchase or do the needful required purchases with that money and perform their duty. On 24 September 1969, during the Mahatma Gandhiji centenary years, the NSS program was started, inspired from national movements led by Mahatma Gandhi. Now, Union Education Minister Dr. V.R.V. Rao launched the NSS program in 37 universities. Initially, NSS program was launched in 37 universities covering all the states. Initially 40,000 volunteers were enrolled in this NSS scheme. So you have to remember the numbers for your examination. The scheme was started to establish a meaningful linkage between the campus and the community. The idea of Mahatma Gandhi regarding the youth energy of India drives the force for national reconstruction and resurgence, for strengthening the Indian society as a whole, with particular emphasis on rural community who are living in poverty, illiteracy, with social backwardness.